Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. In today's video, I'll show you how to make meat pie. For the meat pie, you need two different procedures. One, making of meat pie dough. The second one will be preparing the filling for the meat pie. The dough is the outer part or outer covering of the meat pie. Now the ingredients for the dough. We'll be using flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter or margarine, egg, milk, and cold water. Then, ingredients for the filling, you need minced beef, Irish potato, carrots, green pepper. Now for the measurement, I need 1 kg of flour, 400 g of butter, 50 g of sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt. You need 1 egg for the dough and 1 egg for the sealing of the meat pie, 60 g of cold milk and cold water. For the filling, pour in your vegetable oil into your cooking pot. Allow it to heat, then add chopped onion and stir. Go ahead and add the minced beef, stir it, add 1 sachet of curry masala. I'm using curry masala. Stir it, your seasoning cube, add dry pepper and salt for taste. Check out for the taste, then cover it to steam more. After then, go ahead and add your chopped Irish potato. Add in more water to enable the meat and potato to cook more. Cover it to steam. After then, add chopped carrots. If your filling is not thick like this, you can go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of corn flour, mix it and add it to the filling. But if your filling is thick, you don't need to add corn flour. This is for the filling. Now the Irish potato have done the magic. I don't need to add corn flour to it again. The filling is now thick and good. Now for the dough, I have cold margarine. You have to make everything cold, both the margarine, the milk, egg, and the water. So for the measurements of the dough, I'm using 1 kg of flour, 400 g of margarine. Allow it to be cold. The margarine should be very cold. Then pour it in a bigger bowl. Pour in the sorry, pour in 1 kg of flour in a bowl. Add in the margarine. You can transfer it to a bigger bowl to enable you to mix it very well. Then add in 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt. Then incorporate it very well to mix together. Then in a small plate, crack in 1 egg, whisk it very well, then add in evaporated milk. I'm using evaporated Hollandia milk. Add in the milk, just half of the container. Then add little water, whisk it very well. Then pour it in the bowl containing flour and margarine. Mix it very well to make a dough. While mixing it, gently add your cold water to make a medium soft dough, not too hard and not too soft. After mixing, then transfer your dough to a work surface. When the dough is nicely mixed, divide the doughs to the number of meat pie you want to make. Then grease your pan. In your baking pan, grease it with butter or your margarine. Grease it very well. On the meat pie cutter, sprinkle your flour on it. Roll out the dough very well to flatten it. Then place it on the meat pie cutter. Make sure it covers all the surfaces. Add your filling. Then cut out the meat pie and remove the excess as well with your hand. You can scrape it off with your hand and make the shape. Repeat the processes until you achieve all.
Don't have a cutter, this is what you can do. After flattening your dough, rolling it out with your rolling pin, you're going to get a bowl, a plate, anything, something that looks like this, and then just put this in the middle of your flattened dough, right? And then use a knife to just cut around it. It is very, very easy, okay? So that I can get that round perfect shape. Use a knife to cut around it until you have something that looks like this. Okay, let's open this up now. That looks like this. Okay, so now you're going to now fill this with your dough, but not too much, okay, so that it will be able to close up properly, not too much filling, because if it's too much it's going to start leaking out and we don't want that. So also use your water to just rub the edges of your pie and then close it up like you just saw me did. Just make sure you use your hand to tap 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 to seal up the edge, then get your fork and then use your fork to just further seal up the edge of your pie. So the fork is there to seal up the edge and also to give it that beautiful meat pie color. So and then on top of your meat pie, you are going to use your fork to poke holes in the middle of it. Okay, this will help the steam inside the meat pie to escape very very well without affecting the pie itself. Okay, then you're going to get your egg. One egg is okay. You're going to beat it very well. You can add a teaspoon of either milk or water, whatever you have, and just brush your egg wash. It is called egg wash. Brush it on top of your meat pie. It's going to give it that golden brown color that we all love. It's just going to make your meat pie to come out very very nice and crunchy and nice. So make sure you don't skip this step, and make sure you brush your meat pie when you're about to bake. Okay, so when you know that your oven is ready and you're about to bake, that is when you should brush with your egg wash. So now we've put that in the oven. So for those of you that don't have an oven, put your pan or your pot on medium heat, add some salt. The salt is going to act as a base for the baking. You're going to get a stand like this. You can take your stove stand, you can take any stand that you can find, and then you're going to just cover this up to eat for like 10 minutes. When your pan is very hot, you're going to place your meat pie on it and you're going to cover it up. That is all. You're going to leave this to bake for, it takes longer anyway, for like an hour 30 minutes depending on what you're using.
So guys, after then the meat pie is ready. Wow, you can see how it looks. I hope this video is helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up, share to your friends, and bye until I see my next video.